Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day. Got an echo. Oh dear. Let's have a look what comments we've got. Oh yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Mine's on the 22nd. How old are you, Tom? On the 22nd, mate. Um, Give us a clue. Older than me until December. I'll still be older than you in December, mate. We might be the same in years, like, but no, I'll still be older than you in December. Afternoon, Jason. Good to see you on again, mate. Always good to see Jason on. He's here every time I do a live stream, more or less. Aren't you, mate? So, afternoon. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Nobody's singing to me, though. Oh, yeah, I can't hear you. That's why. I don't know. Greetings from Alabama. Oh, you've had some shit going off in America at the moment, haven't you? I don't know. I must admit, I did like Charlie Kirk. I didn't agree with everything he said, but I did like the idea of freedom of speech and everything else. So I think it's terrible what's happened to him, to be honest. I really do. Especially with two young kids as well, but we'll try not to get political while we're doing. Good afternoon from Wiltshire. Hiya, Carol. How you doing, love? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're having a good day. Um, uh, it's not actually my birthday today. I made 70. Yeah, 70. I nearly said 90 then. I made 70 the other day. But this is the first live stream I've done since my birthday. So, you know. And I like to try and do one on a Sunday afternoon when I get a chance. Mrs. PJ will be sat in there watching telly. Carol says, "Happy birthday, Tom." Yeah, happy birthday, Tom. Hope you have a good one. Are the dreadlocks gone? They've gone round the back, look. They're there. I've tied them out. Tied them out at way they were going on my tits. Let's just untie them. There you go. How's that? Is that better? They get a bit... when I'm doing stuff, they get in the bloody way, and then when I've had them tied up a long time, they start pulling on the scalp a bit. So, oh, excuse me while I rub my scalp. There you go. Get a bit of blood running back in. So, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you're talking about the assassination this week. Yeah, absolutely terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible. Excuse me, I've got my keratin at the moment, and I'm trying to get it down my neck. I should have had it this morning, and I forgot all about it. Creatine. Sorry, not keratin, creatine. The only trouble is it's making me put weight on. Look at that. I'm dribbled down my front because I'm a scruffy git. So, yeah. No one should die for any reason. Well, there are the odd reasons, old age, murderers, and other things like that. But no, definitely not for a difference of opinion. It goes back to the old Catholic and Protestant and Christian and Muslim and all that kind of stuff. People got different ideas, pro-abortion, anti-abortion, immigrants coming in and keep immigrants out. we're all allowed our own opinions, and just because my opinion differs from yours doesn't mean I'm right or you're right. It just means we've got a different opinion to things in life. And I think um, if you can't sort your differences out through talking, then there's definitely something wrong somewhere. So yeah, it's a very sad state of affairs. And I tell you what did me more than anything, watching the newsreaders on TV. Uh, well, a couple of them were in tears or almost in tears, but deeply, deeply upset about what's happened. Um, I mean, all I know about him was I used to watch him on YouTube, and I like to watch him put his point of view forward to the students and things like that. And I did watch him when he was in the UK, and I thought it was very good, a very, very clever man. But, you know, uh, he just got different opinions to everybody else. And like I say, I agree with most of his opinions. I'm not a religious person, so I didn't agree with him on religion and one or two other things, but I found his videos very entertaining, and I was amazed by how he'd got an answer for everybody. So there you go. Sad news, Ricky Hutton. I didn't know Ricky Hutton was dead, to be honest. Uh, no, I didn't know. That shows how far behind I am. I never watch TV. I only watch YouTube, really. So there you go. Happy birthday from Rotherham. You can tell people from Rotherham. They spell Rotherham Rovrum. They're nearly as bad as DDAs. They're people from Sheffield. But yeah, spent a lot of time doing driving lessons around Rotherham, many, many years. And I used to visit a lot of companies there doing fork truck training and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you know, I've spent quite a bit of time going around Rotherham. Uh, you're okay, thank you. Good. I like to hear that people are okay. Um, you know, life's too short not to be. 70 now. I want everybody to be okay, including me and me and my family. But yeah, I'm glad you're okay. Belated birthday cake. Well, I'm going to let you into a secret here. Uh, we've been having some work done to the house, and we've had some builders in. We've been putting a new drive down on the front because it were all broken paving slabs. I look like breaking my bloody neck on it. They've been doing it all week, and they knew it was my birthday, and they said, we want a bit of birthday cake before you go, and they were supposed to be on the last day. So Mrs. PJ cut my chunk out my birthday cake in the morning to give both of these lads a piece of birthday cake. And I says, when she fetched the cake in with the candles on, I says, who's been nicking it? She said, I give it to Tom and his mate, that's doing the drive. Oh, bloody hell, that's nice, love. Thank you very much. She's like that, though, Mrs. PJ. She thinks of everybody. How am I doing? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. As you can see, I've got myself a walking pad here, which is like a small treadmill. It's not made for running on, it's made for walking on. And I was going to go out today in Clumber Park and have a good walk round the lake, but I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but it's absolutely persistent it down with rain here. So I thought I'm going to try my walking pad out. Now, I'll be honest, it's a lot harder walking on a walking pad than it is walking round Clumber Lake. I mean, I know Clumber Lake's like that, but as you can see, the walking pad's not particularly wide, and it goes at a constant pace. Whereas when you're walking outside, your pace varies all the time, and you don't necessarily walk in a dead straight line. But with one of these, you've got to, I'm afraid. Somebody likes my Dillygaff shirt. I've got 2 or 3 of these actually, and I've just bought my daughter one, and Mrs. PJ's got one as well. So if you don't know what Dillygaff stands for, hang on a minute. Do I look like I give a? And I'll let you figure the last word out yourself. So you know, and I do like the idea of the t-shirts. And if anybody starts on at me, I just go Dillygaff, and 9 times out of 10 they go, What's Dillygaff mean? But yeah, I do like my Dillygaff shirts. Life would be boring if we agreed about everything, but no one deserves to lose their life over different beliefs. You're dead right, Jason. You know, I think it's sad that there's people like that about. I mean, I'll be honest. I do get the odd trolls on here, but I have had somebody on in the past making threats to me. They found out who my wife was, who my daughters were. They were making online threats to them, and got the police onto them about it. Did the police go and nick him? Nah, did the bollocks. And then they go on about somebody getting sent to prison because she tweeted something. Yet this guy were making physical threats against me and my family. And the police did absolutely bugger all. I suppose if he'd have come round with a camera, they'd have been after him. But no, they did nothing. I think they went and had a quiet word with him because they stopped. But I'm 99.9% positive that they didn't arrest him or anything like that. So, and nice to see DJ back. Yeah, I noticed he's started putting a couple of videos on again. Like I say, I haven't spoken to him this last week, but the week before I spoke to him, and he did tell me he's just been so absolutely pulled out with work that he's not been able to do any. But I did say to him, everybody's saying to me, "Where's DJ? Where's DJ? What's happened to DJ?" So I don't know if that's cheered him up a bit or he's just eventually found time to go out. So you know. How am I today? I'm absolutely the dog's doodads, mate. Yeah, I'm the dog's bollocks. I'm really, really good. The walk on the walking pad nearly killed me this morning. When when I finished, I had to sit down for 10 minutes and get my heart rate back down and my breathing back. I really do need to pack this in. I am going to make a concerted effort on Monday to stop vaping. But I'm afraid at the moment I vape, so yeah, I do need to pack it in because I can tell it on my chest. So congratulations for being 55 for 16 years now. Yeah. Well, we're talking my physical age here, 70. We're not talking about my mental age. All my family don't think I'm normal, to be honest, and I keep telling them I was normal once. It was the worst 2 minutes of my life. Yeah. Why would anyone want to be normal? Do what you want to do, live life as you want to bloody live it. And I say that every time on here. Live life as you want to live it and enjoy life. Because one day, guess what? They'll be nailing lid on that box and you'll be buggered then you can't do no. So do what you can while you can, excuse me. Raspberry flavour, very nice. So yeah, if you like me, you want to go out there and live life the best you can. I love your YouTube channel and educational content. I've got a few friends living workshop. Happy birthday, much respect. Much respect to you as well, Roy. I may know some of your friends in workshop, so yeah, you never know, do you? I used to be well known around workshop as a driving instructor, and of course, I worked on the doors for many years. So a lot of people knew me when I was younger, in my younger days, and I was a bit of a hothead. And now I'm still a hothead, but I just I'm too old to live the lifestyle now. So yeah, still on ham radio. I've got my it's on charge at the moment. I've got my Yaesu here. Look, it's turned off at the moment. I don't want people yakking on it while I'm doing my live stream. So yeah, I still do it. I do mostly. I used to do mostly the long distance stuff. Talk to America and Australia and things like that quite a lot. So that's what I do. Yeah, raining for a change. Yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it? Um, but me and Mrs. PJ went out last night. We went to where did we go? There you see, I'm getting old now. I can't remember where we went. Went to Millhouse last night in Worksop, which is just off the Worksop bypass. And had a really nice meal. So it was nice, just the two of us going out on his own and having a meal. And Mrs. PJ drove, so I actually had a pint. Only the one though. But it was just nice to get out for an hour and a half, and bit of peace and quiet in each other's company. And then when we got home, Ragnar, the big Tamascan, had chewed his bed up, and there were bits of bed and bits of stuffing all over. I don't know. Scotland the brave. I think we're all brave, aren't we, mate? But yeah. What's this? Light up what? Light up the dark. We are the light in the dark. Well, um, I don't know how much of a light I am in the dark. I've been told I'm a bright spark occasionally, but you know, she's left me dishes to do again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do them when I finish this live stream, aren't I? I don't know. You love the T-shirt, yeah? I say I've got two or three of these. They're all right, aren't they? Dilly Gaff. I bought it off Amazon, and yeah, it's all right. It's one of my favourite expressions. Do I look like I give a, you know? Oh, freedom! There you go. But yeah, we used to use that as our pub quiz name, Dillygaff. Ah, it's a good name for a pub quiz. I think it'd make a good YouTube name, actually, Dillygaff. I'll have to have a look, see if it's free. Now, none of you go and bloody nick it, if it is. So, there you go. That's absolutely what's disgusting, Titch. I'm lost in the conversation now. There's that many people sending me comments. I'm lost, mate. Just remind me, and we'll get back to it. What's this? I have to practice dilly gaff often in the US. Too many wannabe brown shirts hiding in corners of the US. They're not just in US, they're everywhere. Everywhere you go. They're all over the bloody place. So, yeah, I think I think along with the US, we have the same kind of problem here. The only consolation is um, guns aren't prevalent here like they are in America, so you're a lot likely to get shot. But in saying that, they'll come and stab you just the same. So, Bloody hell, Sarah, what are you doing in the hospital? That's not a nice place to be. I don't know. How long you been there and how long till you get out? And I hope you're not in pain. Um, I'm not going to ask what's wrong with you because that's rude, but, you know, um, yeah, I hope you get out soon and get better soon. How much are them walking pads? There are various price on Amazon. I'll have a look. Just a minute. I'll tell you what I paid for mine. I think it was on offer at the moment. Let me have a look. Get past all the gilly gaff t-shirts. This is the 12 kilometre an hour, 9 percent increase, £350 weight capacity, magnetic remote control, and it should be £229.99, 230 quid. But they're on special offer at the moment. They've got 32% off, so with a voucher you can get one for 180 quid, which is not bad. And I mean, when the weather's fine, it's not going to be fantastically. It's not going to be used a lot, unless I don't get a chance to go to my favourite place in Clumber Park and have a walk around there. But when the weather's like it is at the moment, I mean, rain don't bother me. It's just that it gets very slippy underfoot in some places, and I don't like falling down. I've broken both arms falling down in the last few years, so I'm a bit reluctant to walk on the slippy surface. And as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I had a couple of falls while I was in Filey as well. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, Terminator. All I can say is, I'll be back. I'm not bothered how many birthdays they've had as long as they keep coming. I don't care if it's 70 or 75. As long as I know I'm going to get the next one, I'm fine and still in good health. But I'll not be in good health if I keep sucking on this bloody thing. Sound like Bernard Manning, every word spot on. Well, I don't know about that, Howard, but I'm certainly hoping I'm better looking than than Bernard Manning. I ain't got as much money as him. So there you go. It must be worth a bob or two. Is he still alive? I don't know. I don't know if he's still alive or not. Thank you very much, Wayne. Yes, many more. Many more. Many more in good health. If I'm not in good health, I don't want any more. But while I'm in good health, I want him. You have the Dilligaff baseball hat. Gotta love Kev. Dilligaff's a brilliant expression, mate. Really is. Really is. Either this or my Coca-Cola t-shirt, which I haven't had on for a bit. But I might wear that next one. I'm thinking about doing a reasonably regular live stream on a Wednesday as well, because I did one on Wednesday and it went quite well, actually. So if you're interested in a Wednesday evening live stream, for those that can't make it on a Sunday, I did it. If you can't make it on a Sunday, you're not going to be here, are you? But I'm thinking about doing one on a Wednesday, probably about 7 o'clock on an evening. So let me know in the comments or whatever if you're interested in me doing one, and I will do. So nice work, that mate. Not got loads of time at the moment, but glad I spotted this little info. Keep up the great work, brother. Thank you very much. I'm trying. Mrs. PJ says I'm very trying at times, but yeah. I've just done a quick video. Was it yesterday? Can't remember if I did it yesterday or not. Like a talking video, like I'm doing now, about why I started YouTube and why it was so important to me. And one of the things I was trying to stress is what we're doing now is the community and talking to people and people responding to you. I'm not talking about the stupid trolls, but people responding to you and to each other on the comments as well. I do like it when somebody trolls me and then the rest of the community dive in and call them a pillock or whatever. But I definitely get hammered quite a bit on Facebook by the trolls. So there you go. Good one. Everyone's a good one, Darren. Everyone's a winner, baby. Oh, I'll tell you something else about this. For me, it's keeping me regular. You know, if you're a bit constipated, forget them constipation tablets. Get some of this creatine. Makes you go. I tell you. In fact, I was going that much the other day. I felt like a homosexual dinosaur. If you don't know what that is, it's a Megasaurus. Megasaurus. There you go. What's this? Watched Braveheart with the kids the other day. John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. There you go. We used to say in the army, yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of the death. Oh, yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because I'm the evilest son of a bitch to walk this fucking valley. But, you know, just a variation on on a theme. I've seen Kevin Bloody Wilson about 5 times. Great guy. Met him too, really down to earth fella. There you go. Met Kevin Wilson. There you go. It is true. Yeah, they're taking over. They are taking over. I remember when I went to university, I did say this on. I can't remember whether it was the last live stream or if I said it on the video I put out. I remember walking in cafe in Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. In the cafe in university. Remember, this is just after coming out the army, where there's none of that at all. And I asked for a black coffee, and she went mad at me. It's not black coffee; it's coffee without milk. I said, "You what? It's black coffee." No, it's coffee without milk. So I says, "Okay, I'll have a white coffee with no milk in." She, what do you want? I want a white coffee, but I don't want milk in it. I don't understand what you mean. I says the thing I'm getting at is you object to me saying I want a black coffee, but you're not objecting to me saying I want a white coffee. So you're talking out your ass. And she told me it wasn't a gingerbread man, it was a gingerbread person. And I says, it's been a gingerbread man all my fucking life. And I'm afraid it's still a gingerbread man. So there you go. Some of them at university, it were the ones that shouted the loudest that always got their way, and them that didn't shout as loud didn't get as much, you know. So there you go. Hi Nick, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good one. It's a golden rule. There you go. So freedom of religion has told you it's a golden rule. I watch all yours and DJ's video. Keep safe, brother, and enjoy your big day. My big day's gone, Wayne. It was the other day. I don't like to tell people what my date of birth is and everything, but it's been within the last few days. So there you go. What's this? No idea. No idea at all. Happy birthday to didn't get on to that bit. Yeah. Yeah. They keep happening, don't they? They happen every year. Yeah. Oh God, it's Halloween, which I don't mind, and bonfire night, which I quite enjoy. I like to take the grandkids to go and watch the fireworks, but Christmas really pisses me off. If Christmas was like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, that would be fine. But when Christmas starts in the middle of November and they start playing Christmas songs on the radio in the middle of November, it does my fucking head in. It really does. You know, they don't start they don't start Halloween stuff. In middle of September, do they? Yeah, get better soon, Sarah. Like I say, we don't know how long you're in for and everything else. Unite the kingdom. Well, there was a big kingdom. Well, there was a big protest in London yesterday, wasn't there? Police said there were 110,000 there. But if you watch various news channels, they reckon that there was a hell of a lot more people there. And I've watched some of it on YouTube this morning. Never seen so many British and English flags flying in one place at one time ever. And it raised my soul a little bit to see it, to be fair. You're not far behind me. Greeting from Gaz in Oz. Oh, I bet the weather's better in Australia than it is here, because it is absolutely fucking siling it down outside. Absolutely siling it down outside. Good price, yeah. If you want, I'll stick the link on to the one I bought under this video if you're interested in one. In fact, I don't know if I can stick it on here. Let me have a look. See, let me get it back up again. And if I can stick it on here, then I will do. Returns and orders. God, there's a lot of Dillygaff shirts on there. Copy. It'll come up in a bit, the one I bought, and you'll be able to see it. So there you go. Try and like. Yeah, just keep liking. What's this? I was so upset that I had to cancel today's dog club training. Was looking forward to seeing you guys and the. Oh, is that Sarah? I didn't know it was you, love. Did you send that picture of Ragnar to your old man and told him you bought a new dog? Because if you did, I'd love to know what he said. Your hair's on fire. I bet that's not very nice, is it? Hey? Wednesday live sounds good. Well, I shall certainly think about it, Nick. Unless I've got anything on in that requires my attention and I can't do it, then I will certainly do it. I think I do enjoy doing these lives. Like I say, it's all about community, isn't it? Oh, I, old man. Yes, I am, mate. Old. Bloody old. Thank you very much, Craig. Happy birthday on 2/17 November. See you beat me. Love to see you looking so well again. Yeah, I'm not doing bad. Not doing bad. I keep trying. Keep ticking over. Keep getting up in the morning, trying to knock my nail in at night. But, not that's just down to me, is it? Hello to Mrs. PJ. She's talking to kids on telephone in the other room at the moment, Carol. There you go. Get rid of the vape, mate. They make you cough too much. Get back on the rollers with a filter. Now I'm going to pack them in all together. I actually, I haven't smoked cigarettes for years and years. And when I stopped smoking, I found it a bit difficult, actually. So I went to see this hypnotist, and I stood outside his office, and like you do, put the cigarette out, and I walked out, and I thought, he'll never do this. And I sat in that chair. I thought, he'll never put me to like that, and I was gone. And anyway, when I woke up, never had a cigarette since. But what I can't figure out is why I'd got carpet burns on my knees and my elbows. My arse were absolutely killing me, and I got a shitty taste in my mouth. I'm only kidding, honestly. Oh dear. Have you updated your driving license? Yes, I have. I've done it. All done. Do you know Kevin Bloody Wilson made up the phrase dillygaff? I don't know. I don't know who Kevin Wilson is, to be honest. I thought it was some kind of Australian expression. That's what I thought. So there you go. But I mean, I know, I'm just a poor old auditor and YouTuber that knows bugger all. You like the auditing re-uploads? Yeah, well, I'm just trying to keep people interested, and all I'm doing is cutting all the shit out with the hi everybody, it's PJ here, blah 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 blah. I get straight into the action, people coming out and kicking off, and then end it. I might end it with right, I'll see you in the next one, but yeah, cut all the shit out and just put the action in, mate. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see me waffling on about, oh, there's a big truck there and there's a telehandler there, and do you know what I mean? They just want. It's like people want to watch EastEnders and Coronation Street. They're not interested in all the yakking in the cafe unless there's aggro going off, and that's what it's all about. Can't say man overboard now, it's person in the sea. What has the country gone to? Yeah. I'm afraid I'd shout man overboard. Unless it were a woman, then I'd shout man overboard, probably. Uh, but person in the sea, yeah, it's ridiculous, mate. It really is, And I tell you, when I was at university, some of these politically correct people, as they call themselves, they were an absolute bloody nightmare. And they were the ones that used to, you can't say this, and they'd make a big hoo-ha about nothing, absolutely nothing. It was unreal. It makes sense. I think the actual phrase is, it makes sense, Rodney. Yeah, we all know it makes sense. Is that a boomerang or a sword above your door behind you? It's a boomerang, mate. Yeah, I'm not going to quote Rolf Harris. My boomerang won't come back, but yeah, it's definitely a boomerang. So I agree. It's a gingerbread man. It's a bit like the Robinson Jam Gollies. They were part of our childhood being a DJ. I have lots of black friends who collect the golly badges. Do you know that the word wog was a compliment back in the day? It used to stand for worker of the government, I believe, or well organised gentleman. Now it's a racist term, shows how times have changed. I heard it was worker of the government, but you never know, do you? So there you are. Anyway, if you're interested in that walking pad, that's the uh, that's the Amazon thing. So you'll be able to get it off the uploads. I'm assuming. I don't know why it's on twice. It's quite good actually, um, and it doesn't use a lot of electric. So there you go. Oh, talking about electric, we've had the solar panels up for about 4 weeks now, and we've just started getting the tariff where we get paid for uploading electric, and it's fucking raining. So we're not uploading anything. Let's have a look, see if we're uploading anything. Yeah, this is unreal, isn't it? I've been waiting we've had this brilliant sunshine all this time, and I'm not uploading anything to the grid. I've had the kettle on, so it's recharging the battery, and we've actually put 2 watts up to the grid. It's only been live about 3 hours, but it's done nothing but piss it down with rain since they've turned it on. So I asked the wife to make a big slap up dinner. If I said that to my wife, she'd kick my backside. Well, I never do. I never. To be honest, I do most of cooking in this house. I enjoy cooking. You know, um, when my daughter and daughter-in-law come, yes, I've got a gay daughter with 2 children. Don't ask me how. Something about a turkey baster or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've got a gay daughter with 2 little girls. But when they come, Mrs. PJ tends to do the cooking because she does the big cottage pies and all that kind of malarkey. Not that I can't do it, but she likes to do it. So there you go. Thank you for that. Not a problem. Anytime. Anything I can do to help anybody, let me know, except give you money. You can bollocks on that. No chance. I got the reply of, oh, really? I don't think so. Oh, that was nice of him. Yeah. These squaddies, these army wallers, they're not long. They don't care what they set at missus, do they? It's a good job I'm not an army waller anymore, isn't it? Besides, if I were too lippy with Mrs. PJ, she'd beat the crap out of me again. What camera am I using for this live? I am using my DJI Action 5 plugged into my laptop, which is there. And I'm watching it on my big monitor, which is there, because it just makes it a lot easier to read the comments rather than trying to read them close up. Because if I read them close up, I've got varifocal glasses on, and I end up going like this and looking like a knob, and you can see right up my nose. But I like using this camera because I can have the camera directly under the that's looking at the live stream, and that's looking at the camera, and they're more or less in the same place. When I did it last time, I had the camera over and I had to keep looking like this to see what the comments were. But I've just rearranged my desk a little bit, so you know. But I've got my mic mini here. There you go, deafening you all. That's connected via Bluetooth to my Action 5 that's plugged in via a USB-C cable into my MacBook. So everything's going through my MacBook. And then I've got HDMI cable plugged into that monitor there, so I can see what's going off. Who's that gorgeous man on the calendar next to you? Jonathan, you can piss off. You know it's you. As for gorgeous, nah, you need to go to Specsavers, mate. You're the only person I know that can break steel mirrors. There you go. Ah, oh, you're a nightmare, you are. You really are. I don't know how to put up with you. I'm absolutely fine, mate. Cooking on gas, as they say, or the dog's bollocks. Fucking things. Look at that. Anybody see me sucking on a vape in future? Kick me in the nuts. No, I don't mean it. Kevin Bloody Wilson's a funny Australian music performer. I thought it was Australian expression. I did. Yeah. Aussies have a fantastic sense of humour. They really do. They tend to say things as they see them, don't they? You know, it's not a plug hole, it's a gurgler and all the rest. There you go. PJ videos like seeing all the big boy toys at a store. I do. Yeah, I do. I like to see the toys. You know, the drones and the cameras and all that kind of malarkey. Yeah, I spend a fortune on them and then don't use them all. I've got what we've got here. Oh, we've got an Insta Go 3S, an Insta Go Ultra, two GoPros. I've got a GoPro 13 and a GoPro 12. I've just got to get GoPro 12 to my friend in Egypt who does all the diving with sharks and things like that. His GoPro packed in, so I gave him one of mine because I'm a generous kind of person like that, you know. No, I'm not giving any more away. But I must admit, I do much prefer the DJI Action 5. It is a lot better camera for me anyway. So yeah, I do like big boys toys. WOG means Western Origin Gentleman. There's loads of different things, isn't there? You know, I mean, to be honest, WOG's not a word that you hear very often now, is it? You know, it used to be fairly common when I was younger. But no, it's not something that you hear so much now. You've got visitors. I think that's rude, Carol, having visitors come in when I'm doing a live stream, love. You don't tend to bugger off and come back in a bit. There you go. I'm not a spy, I'm a shepherd. You must be shepherd spy. There you go. Could be cottage pie. What's the difference between shepherd's pie and cottage pie? I think is cottage pie the one with the cheese on top and shepherd pie is the one without the cheese on the top? Or is it the other way around? I don't know. What's that then? Walking pads? What, sorry? And walking pads are four in one, £200, a good price. Yeah, it's not bad, mate. Not bad at all. And it takes my weight, and I'm 120 kilos. So, you know, there you go. Shane, just joined the live. Have I missed anything? Anything? You've missed. You missed all the interesting bits, Shane. We're on the boring bits now, mate. You've missed all the excitement and everything else. I've been running around topless and all the No, I'm kidding, mate. You've not missed anything. Just we're getting a bit towards the end now, so but no, you've not missed. No, it's just been general chit chat, mate. Just I've been talking about our community. If you're a YouTuber, our community is important. Well, it is for me anyway, um, and that's why I love doing these live streams because talking to people that support me by watching my videos and giving it a thumbs up and subscribing and everything and leaving comments is very, very important to me. Um, because I'm getting old now, I don't get out as often as I used to. But no, the community is very important to me, and that's one of the more important things as far as I'm concerned. I make a bob or two out of it, but I don't do it because of the money. I do it for two reasons. I love doing it. I love making the videos and editing them and everything else, and I love the support and the community that come along with having a YouTube channel. So that's the reason I do it. I just love it, mate. But no, you've not missed anything. It's just been general chit chat. But it will be on YouTube and Facebook. In fact, what I'm going to do is because the live doesn't, it only stops on for so long on Facebook. I'm going to download it and re-upload it back to Facebook. What success have you had? Oh God, I've got 4 kids, 8 grandkids. They're the most important successes I've had. I've had my own businesses, all sorts of things, mate. All sorts. Survived till I'm 70. A lot of people don't. So, you know, happy birthday, you old sod. I just have less of the old Shane. I might be a sod. I might be a rotten sod and all the rest of it, but I'm not old. Not well, physically I might be going on a bit, but I think in here, I think I'm still about, I don't know, early mid 20s, I would say. I've started to realise that I'm not 18, 17, 18 anymore. I'm a little bit older than that. So yes, mentally mid 20s. Just past my peak slightly. Happy birthday, one of the very best, and may I say polite and knowledgeable auditors ever. Well, I don't know about knowledgeable. I have been around a little bit, sometimes more than I should have been. But yeah, I, uh, I'd like to think that I'm slightly worldly wise and do know one or two things. Yeah, you've got it, mate. You've got it. 70 years young. Only another 70 left. Uh, if I get another good 30 years, I'll be happy. 30, I'm dreaming, aren't I? Romarsh, just up the road. How you doing, Guy? Hope you're having a good day. I I know you're just up the road, so I imagine that your weather's the same as mine, absolutely persisting it down. Yeah, it is good to see DJ out again. I'll not give him a ring tomorrow because I know he's exceptionally busy on a Monday. I'll probably give him a ring Tuesday, so there you go. What's this? Our beef one is lamb. There you go. Lamb and beef. Yeah, no wrong with it. The problem with lamb is, God, it's expensive. Hey? You can buy a beef joint cheaper than you buy a leg of lamb. Oh, yes, Sarah will tell me. Shepherd's pie is lamb mince and cottage pie is beef mince. Does that mean it? All right, so shepherd's pie is lamb, obviously. So, yeah. Does it matter whether the cheese is on the top or not? Or are they both the same? The £1 cottage pie in Iceland is £1 well spent. Now, is that £1 in cost or £1 in weight? I'm assuming it's £1 in cost. An audience with PJ. There you go. Yeah. I don't know about an audience. Here we go. Pete's telling me exactly the same. Shepherd's pie is traditionally made with minced lamb or mutton, while cottage pie uses minced beef. Well, it must be cottage pie that we have then. Hi, lovely. Hope you're keeping well. I'm Mrs. PJ. Yes, she's a bit off colour today, actually. Bit of a jippy tummy, but I can hear her yakking to grandkids on WhatsApp, and she doesn't sound so bad. She's making all kind of gurgling noises to the grandkids. So she must be feeling a bit better than she was this morning. It must be me keeping her awake all the night. Ricky Hatton only made it to 46. Oh dear, that's not very good, mate. Not very good at all. Keep up what you do, mate. I really enjoy watching and listening to you. Happy birthday, young man. 21 again, I see. Yeah, well, yeah, 21 plus VAT, mate. 21 in a few months. Anyway, I think I am going to do another live stream on a Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock. It will pop up and let you know that I'm actually doing it. So if you're doing no and you want to chit chat or anything like that, just come along and say hi. You're gonna go and get some dinner, look after yourself, catch you Wednesday. Super duper Phil, catch you on Wednesday, my friend. Weather has been pants since about 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's been shit, mate. I've just got my upload from my solar panels sorted and the sun's disappeared. I don't know what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. Rain again tomorrow all day. I'm not going to make no money here, am I? Oh, the sun's going to be up most of Tuesday. Going to get a bit of rain mid-morning. That's if you can believe all this shit they put on here. Wednesday it's going to rain again. I don't know. Reservoirs need refilling. I know they do, but yeah, never mind. Guy Evans. There you go. Hello. Oh dear. How's things, mate? I hope things are good. Hang on a minute. Just give me a second. What's this? Iceland is a long way to travel for a pie, and it's shit there in winter. It's worse there than it is here. So there you go. I'm absolutely dogs doodahs, mate. I hope you're the same. Sarah says, cheese is what makes it tasty this year. There you go. And Sarah's helping me train the dogs because Ragnar just absolutely chewed everything to death last night when we got in. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I forgot to leave some music on for him, actually. I don't know if that make any difference. Either that or gaffer tape him up. Thank you very much. Is that a family photo calendar? Yes, it is. Yeah. What's this? Annoying rain, you better get into your activities with OnlyFans. No, I don't do OnlyFans for him, my friend. And besides, who'd pay to see me? Apart from Mrs. PJ, there you go. What's your ham call sign, buddy? Contest weekend. It's Mike 7, India, Mike India. There you go. That's my call sign. I think the weather's pretty bad all week. What do you think about the big rally in London yesterday? I thought it was fantastic, mate. I really did. Excuse me while I suck on my cancer stick again. As I said earlier, I was watching it on YouTube, and never ever have I seen so many British and English flags in one place at any one time. I thought it was fantastic. We do need to take the country back, get rid of this wokeism. I really do, I'm afraid. Thank you very much, Stephen. Anyway, I've been on for an hour or just over an hour. I think I'm definitely going to do another one on Wednesday, so keep your eyes open, keep waiting and watching, and I'll probably put a thing out on Wednesday morning to let you know it's going up. And hopefully some of you can be there and we can have another chit chat. I've not decided what we're going to talk about, but I'll think of something. Suggestions below if you've got something that you want to talk about on the next live stream. Just leave it in the comments. When next is the adult video with DJ? Now I'm going to make it with you, mate. There you go. Anyway, I'm about done. So give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and guess what? I'll see you there in the next one. There you go. Wednesday. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Got to figure out how to turn. I said this every time, don't I? How to turn it off. There we go.